Well, joining me now is a very special guest, Cerrone Battle, radio host from 98.5 The Sports Hub. Good to see you, my man.
Good to see you.
We're here to talk Celtics. Celtics, Lakers, back in the day, it used to be a battle. It used to be brawls. It got a little physical tonight, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's changed. Celtics were doing a lot of the pushing. They were doing a lot of the fighting and fighting back when it came to with the Lakers. Lakers didn't push back, though, and that's the difference between then and now. The Lakers, a lot of complaining to the refs. You saw Peyton Pritchard with the forearm to Vanderbilt.
A lot of whining.
6'9", 230. He let a 6'1" guy push him 15 feet, and he didn't even respond back.
Back in the day, what would happen?
Back in the day, he probably would have got up, gotten Pritchard's feet, or the 6'9", 230-pound guy wouldn't have been pushed down in the first place. He would have been the one pushing.
So you say they're soft?
They kind of play like it. They play like it. It kind of showed tonight. That's been an issue with Luka in this stage of LeBron James' career. Austin Reeves flops a lot. And the Celtics took advantage of that.
Right.
They went at them. They got in their chest. Jaylen Brown set the tone early. Peyton Pritchard followed through. Derek White's always going to be physical. But you saw the difference between a team that plays physical and a team that pretends to be physical but is a very finesse, perimeter-oriented team that just they didn't want to fight back, and you saw the results.
Why is that? Because why?
We talked about it earlier, and I'm going to say, hey.
This is really interesting. You brought up a very good point. I want to go with the coach, J.J. Redick.
You take on the personality of your head coach. And J.J. Redick has always been a guy that pretends to be a physical guy. He comes out, he's loud, he's vocal, but he played his whole career on the perimeter. He wasn't the guy on the inside. He wasn't the guy putting the ball on the floor, running people over, being physical on defense. That never was his attitude, and you kind of pick up on that. Joe Mazzulla, on the other hand, is an intense guy. He's physical.
Martial art guy.
He loves the contact. He loves when his players play with contact. And the players have taken on that image. They're a very physical team. Derek White out there blocking shots. Pritchard, his knock on him early on, he wasn't a good defender. But he uses his frame. He pushes back. Vucevic pushes back. Cater, Jaylen Brown, they all play with a physical edge to them. And I think that's because their head coach doesn't tolerate anything less.
Tatum. Okay, now they've moved a couple of games. Now, Tatum's doing this documentary with NBC.
Yes, sir.
Now, all of a sudden, NBC's, the Celtics become now a nationally televised team. Okay. They moved a couple of games, on March 1st, I believe?
Yeah.
And then March 10th. Yep. March 1st is against Philly.
Yep.
At home. March 10th is against the Spurs on the road. Now, it looks like he could come back March 1st. Right now, do you think all this ties in, or what do you think?
I think it does, but I think the criticism has been heavy on Jayson Tatum. Like he's the one who orchestrated this whole thing. I don't think it is him. I think he's too private for that. He's never shown signs of, no more than anybody else about look at me, look at me. He's kind of a private guy. You see him with his son, but everything else, he just plays basketball as low-key. But you have a new ownership.
Right.
This is their first time really in the spotlight.
Right.
Their superstar players coming back. NBC sees this. They see dollar signs. The NBA is like, hey, why not? When is he coming back? Somewhere between here and here.
So somebody's saying, let's seize the opportunity.
Let's seize it. I'm going to say take advantage of his injury, but let's capitalize on his return. Because it is a big deal. When you get a top 5 player coming back after a torn ACL in less than a full year, something you don't see in the NBA, you haven't seen really in sports.
Like torn Achilles.
It's an incredible achievement.
Right.
And I don't see them just focusing on Tatum. They're going to focus on the doctors, the incredible jobs they've done, the trainers getting them back. This is a full story of modern medicine, the superstar athlete, and returning to 100%. It all plays in, and Tatum's the guy in the middle. He might get a little something from it or whatever, but I think it's the people around him, and he says, sure, why not? Just go ahead.
One of those people around him is Jaylen Brown. Okay, and there's been some talk that, there's not enough room for both. There's always enough room for both of them, right? And these guys get along just fine. So why is everybody making such a big deal of?
It's a story. It's a story. It's I guess a fun internet thing.
But did JT say, hey, I don't want to come up and mess up the chemistry?
I don't think he did at all. Because I don't think
he alluded to something like that.
Look, I think bottom line, when everybody gets between those lines, Jayson Tatum is the chemistry. He's the one. Jaylen Brown's a great player. He's a phenomenal basketball player. He's taken a huge step this year. He did the unthinkable. He's got this team where they need to be. They're contending.
Yep.
He's one of the best two-way players in the league. He's an MVP candidate up there with, I believe, Cade Cunningham's the lead guy right now. But Jayson Tatum, he makes everybody else's job easier, including Jaylen Brown. So I don't see Jaylen Brown having an issue with it because now Jaylen Brown doesn't have to dribble. I can come off screens. I'm open in the corners. We're seeing Jaylen Brown, his dunk attempts are down, his fast break points are down. Jayson Tatum comes back, he's going to see him at the rim. You're going to see him wide open in that corner again. Percentages go up, all those things. He improves everything around on that team.
Good stuff, my man.
Thank you.
All right. Cerrone battle, ladies and gentlemen.